Hey Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to your bonus reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I really appreciate you, and I hope that life is treating you well. We're just going to see what messages need to come true for you, what you may need to know right now, what's coming up in the next little bit, near future. Dude, I can't speak. You know what I mean. Near future, next little bit. You know, it could be this next week or so, maybe end of November, early December. I mean, if you come across this reading months from now, that's possible. Whenever you come across this, let's see what you need to know or look out for, what you can expect, what Spirit wants you to know. All right, so if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And make sure you leave a like and comment. We have the Journeyman and the Friends coming out. There's some sort of new beginning when it comes to your relationships and your friendships. There's some sort of forming of new bonds here. It's a very slow process. Geo, the slow's at the bottom. So this is a slow journey. Oh, take that as confirmation. I don't know why that shut off, y'all. I don't know why. I think I put it on the wrong timer, actually. Anyways, take that as confirmation because I said that. Wow. Okay, so that is confirmation. This has been a slow journey that you've been on. You have been it's like watching paint dry. It's just like any moment now. You know, this is a vibe where I'm seeing you should let your friends help you. If you got any. Let your friends help you. Or this is about you stepping into new environments, new situations, new connections are forming, new contracts, just new. It's new, y'all. It's freaking new. You also have a lot of spiritual protection over you. We have this kind of grandmother energy watching out for you, watching over you. So you are just very, very divinely protected. There's some things that you may be kind of juggling right now, or it could be a bit overwhelming at times, but just finding the balance, staying patient, staying grounded. But yeah, this is a new beginning. The Journeyman's very similar to the Fool, where it's like you're taking the next step into something. You're taking the next step into what? I don't know. But maybe this is not all on you, or it's not all... You're not doing this alone. Like you and a group of people could be doing this together. This might be in a community. This might be in a family or some sort of partnership. This definitely is telling me with the Friends coming out, this is indicating like you aren't doing this alone, or if you are alone right now, you're making room / your spirit team is helping you, bringing you to your soul fam, your soul tribe. Okay, I'm gonna get you one more. What is Capricorn stepping into exactly? Taylor the Poet. I was like, give me one more. I was like, no, give me another. Tobias with the Waters. This is gonna help you heal. This is really gonna help you heal and open up your heart and like learn to be vulnerable and like, yeah, there's this deep emotional stuff that you are working through, and the connections here that are forming are allowing you to soften your heart a bit and like lean on others for support, that you don't have to do it alone. We look at Taylor the Poet. He's alone. He's just kind of hugging himself. He's naked. He's vulnerable. He's kind of sitting with his own feelings. But with Tobias of the Waters, she's like surrounded with all these like loving, caring fairies, right? They're fairies. This is a fairy deck, but like this is where you don't have to go through this alone. You don't have to do this on your own or by yourself, or it just feels like whoever you are forming connections or bonds with in the near future or reconnecting to, it just feels very genuine. It feels very trustworthy. It feels very like safe and secure. So it feels like, you know, your soul fam is coming in, or this is a time where you're going to meet some people that allow you to be yourself, like your most unapologetic, authentic self, and you don't have to like pretend or, you know, any of that shit. So I love that for you. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, there's definitely something about being vulnerable or like feeling a little bit exposed, but It's not a bad thing. It's just uncomfortable because it's something you're not used to. This is different. Maybe this is a sign like to lean on friends or like to open up to or people in your life. It doesn't even just have to be friends. Like it can be family too, lovers. Like this is about you getting more comfortable with like leaning on others for support. And normally like you Capricorns, you guys are like, no, I'm good. I got myself. I don't need it. Like if you're going through a hard time, at least the Capricorns I know, you guys are Capricorn placements too that I know, it's like you guys typically keep things to yourself and just deal with it in silence, deal with it kind of in private, and like I respect that shit. But and like that's just how it goes sometimes. But I don't know, there's just something about being able to rely on community and being able to rely on people who just understand you or who can help you or like support you. It just makes you feel less alone. And so some of you have been feeling very alone. We have the dragonfly and the unicorn coming out. You have a very rare perspective, or just like it's rare to find someone like you. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass, but just the way that you view the world and your perspective on life, and you're very open-minded. You're very open-minded. You're not afraid to like dig deep, and you're like a free thinker. And I mean, we know in this world there's a lot of judgment. There's a lot of judgy, narrow-minded, and hey, you know what? Let them think that way. But in a world like this, it's hard to find unicorns. Unicorns are very rare, just like you. You're a very rare soul. There's only one of you out there. And so, yeah, you're just like, there's like a lot that you're thinking about. There's a lot that you're contemplating. You're like thinking about like deep things. And I think you need to share these things and these thoughts with other people instead of just keeping it to yourself. You might just be kind of afraid, like, oh, if I share these thoughts or these feelings or these opinions, like people might think I'm crazy. It's like, well, if they think you're crazy, they're just not your people. Like we have the fox at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna pull you a couple more, but the fox is all about commitment. It's about partnership. It's about friendship, love. Like it's about connection. When the fox comes up, or when the fox shows up in a reading, this is a sign to connect with others, that you're needing to come closer to the people that you love and joining, even if you're alone, like join in some sort of community. Like there's so many different ways that you can mix and mingle and like connect with others. We're social beings. Like we're meant to have people in our life. Again, it's your choice. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but Spirit's really saying like connect with others. Even in the comments down below, all the Capricorns tuning in, this is a whole community. Lean on others for support. Share and exchange your thoughts and opinions, and like you might make yourself a bestie, a new bestie, you know? So anyways, there's different perspectives you're gaining. There's also a lot going on, like in the subconscious or like in your dreams. And if you're meditating more, you might be receiving a lot of intense like downloads and messages from spirit. We got a lot of spiritual energy coming on out. We have the moth out here. Yeah, the moth. Kind of feeling like, you know, grass ain't greener. Grass is green on the other side, but the grass ain't green where I stand. It's like, no, you gotta water your own grass. That's this moth energy of kind of like comparing yourself or your journey or just like to others, or your past self versus where you are at now, and you're like just kind of feeling this is a kind of pessimistic energy. But I see you're coming out of the darkness, Capricorn. If things have been pretty dark for you, or things have been very like lonesome or grungy and heavy and dark and moody and like emo, right? Like I don't know, I just see you coming into the light. I see life is just getting way more brighter, and just feels like a big weight's being lifted for some reason. It feels like you're getting your mojo back. We have the cheetah at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the phoenix. I love to see it. Wow, and the eagle. You're getting back your mojo. You're coming. Look at this. You're coming out of the darkness, baby. We have the... What is this? The raccoon. Oh my god. We have the raccoon out here. This is kind of where you're in hiding in limbo. You're just kind of keeping to yourself. Staying in that little corner. Like, no one noticed me. No one give me attention. Like, I'm just... Give me my space, give me my time to like deal with my emotions in private. Yup, frog, here we have it. Oh my god, it's such like a very intense and emotional energy to be dealing with, and just needing to like feel those emotions. But obviously with the raccoon paired to that, it's like you're dealing with that kind of in silence or in private or like in the deep dark shadows. Like, no one to know that you're going through this, but you are. Anyways, that's all about a change for you. Big changes here for you. We have the root chakra coming out too, so remind yourself to stay grounded. We also have the third eye. Did not mention that earlier with the unicorn. So it's like really being rooted. It's like being rooted in reality, but also allowing yourself to dream with the unicorn. Like, if you can visualize it, it's already a possibility, it's already a reality, it's already some sort of timeline. You can shift to it. It's going to take some time, it's going to be a process, most likely won't happen overnight, but it's like, if you can visualize it, if you can dream it, it can be a reality. So don't like let your own brain limit you, because yeah, you can be a very powerful manifester. When you set your mind to something and you really truly believe in it, you can manifest literally so many amazing, incredible things. And I see you really shifting your awareness and your attitude, and I see you getting things going. Like, you're moving. Where are you going? Some of you may actually be moving or traveling. There could definitely be some sort of action you're taking here, but it's like, this feels big. It feels like almost like an eruption of energy. There's this big, powerful force where it's just like, if you've been feeling fed up, or if you've been feeling tired, or you've been just feeling stuck or stagnant, or you're tired of the way things have been going, that you're feeling that for a reason, and that this is a sign for you to like make some sort of change, to be bold, to make the first move, to do something to change your life. Like, whatever that is for you, I can't tell you how you're going to change your life, but if you've been feeling kind of stuck or bored, or you're, same old routine, you need to break out of that box, break out of the norm, break out of the usual, and like do things differently, right? Be creative, just be a dreamer. Let yourself dream here. There's also something about the full moon coming up, which we had the full moon in Gemini next Monday. That'll be the 27th of November if you're listening to this reading in November. So yeah, there could even be something around the full moon that illuminates some sort of realization or truth or clarity or like aha moment for you, Capricorn. So I wonder what that's about, but I'm just seeing like massive breakthrough energy. Also, like, bugs might be important to someone, or like, we got the moth, we got the dragonfly. There could definitely be something about bugs. So, okay. Don't know why, but that's just what I see. So, cool. Alright. Well, I'm gonna use the gold foil. Today I'm feeling gold foil. Just be feeling these vibes. I know you can't see the cards the very best. It is what it is. Oh, okay. Look at what came out. That was aggressive. That was so aggressive. that was too much, Capricorn. You need to calm down. Where are you going? Chariot at the bottom. Where are you going, Cancer energy? Ten of Swords reverse and the Page of Pentacles. Well, the worst is over. Can I repeat that? Did you hear me? The worst is over. Ten of Swords reverse. Okay, so whatever pain, whatever loss, whatever endings, whatever shakeups that you had recently went through, Capricorn, that period of your life, that chapter is over. That door is closed. You ain't never going back. You never have to go through that again. There is an opportunity coming in, or you're realizing why some of these things had to come to an end. You're starting to see the bigger picture. You're kind of seeing maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Or let's just say you're better off, okay? You're better off. And you're moving towards something else. What are you moving towards? Let's take a peek underneath the Chariot, the Hangman. New perspectives, definitely okay. So this might just be a big shift or a big change going on internally. Maybe not so much in your physical reality, but it's about to manifest and materialize. Give it some time. Seven of Cups. Underneath that, Death. There's some big changes you're going through. A lot of emotional changes. A lot of spirit. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming through. So strong. So if you got any of those water placements, you're definitely needing to tap into those emotions and that power and like use that to your advantage. Let's just keep going. Let's see what's going on for you. What Spirit wants you to know or look out for in the near future. So yeah, it's kind of showing like it hasn't been the most pleasant time, but that's all going to change. That's all shifting for you. Six of Swords at the bottom. See, where are you going? Where are you moving towards? We're going to find out. Show me clearly what is going on for Capricorn. There we have death coming out again. It showed itself earlier and it was meant to be. So Scorpio energy. Something in Scorpio season changed you in your core. I don't know what. It was some sort of ending that probably occurred. An ending you went through in Scorpio season in October. Late October. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Scorpio season's November. Of course, like late October. But for some, this happened in October. I don't know why I'm getting October vibes. Literally, wow. Okay. Libra season. That was eclipse season. Yeah, October. That makes sense. Because that was during the eclipse. That was the final eclipse we have in Taurus for like the next 8 years. So that was closing out a cycle that began back in 2021 of November. So maybe it's connected to that for some of you, okay? It's giving you timelines. This next cycle in regards to the moon is going to be playing out from now. Kind of already started beginning of this year in like April. Anyways, it's playing out till January 2025. So, something changed you. Changed you in your core, and you'll never be the same. But you'll be better, honestly. You won't be the same, but you'll be better. Even if it doesn't feel that way right now. That's way too many cards. I'm not going to take that. But we have the Seven of Pentacles. So that you have something you're waiting. You're waiting on something. You're expecting something. The Eight of Wands is at the bottom. So you could be expecting some sort of news or outcome. Or you're like, you made this change. You let this thing, this person, this job, this habit. You let something go. Or you're in the process of letting something go right now, if this resonates at this moment. You're expecting something. You're expecting something to come out of this. Alright? So what are you expecting? You're like waiting on something. You're expecting Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Devil. You feel like it's not over yet. You're like, I feel like there's another like punch waiting to knock me back down type shit. Emotionally. Be mindful. If there's communication, if there's some sort of... oh my god, I almost dropped the card. If there's some sort of message coming in with the Eight of Wands, sometimes I can talk about news, conversations, talking, communication. If that is the case, we have the Queen of Cups and the Devil. We got Capricorn, there's your energy coming out. We also have water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But be mindful not to be emotionally manipulated, okay? There could be someone who is really good at that. So just be mindful or... don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that baloney. What are you like? There's something here. Seven of Pentacles. You're kind of in this waiting. Something's pending. So you're in the waiting room, like expecting something. What are you expecting to come your way? Waiting for the change to complete. Like, show me clearly. What is Capricorn waiting for exactly? Like I said, you're like, I think I'm gonna get another punch. I'm like, you think that like more is to come. You're expecting more disappointment. Capricorn, let's change our mindset here, okay? Let's switch focus. Let's switch lens, because if you're constantly searching for heartbreak, you're gonna get heartbreak. I mean, like, it's life. Everyone's gonna get hurt one way or another, especially when you love. That's just the price you pay. You can't have one without the other. If you love hard, you're gonna get your heart broken. That's just the cost of being a lover. If you turn those emotions off and you put them in a box and you push them away, you be numb. You be numb to the love. You also be numb to the pain. So like, now you're just a robot. So of course, are you going to experience heartbreak? Yeah. That's just how it is. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, no, it's not. You're never going to feel that again. You will. Most likely, everybody does. Like, it's just, you can't. There's no way around it here on Earth. There is no way around it. But, so, you know that. At least you know that you're being honest with yourself. You're like, okay, well, this could definitely get me hurt here. Well, at least you know, but you've been through it before. Ten of Swords reversed. You've been through it before, and you got through it. You thought you were gonna die. You thought that the world was over, And then one day you woke up and you're like, you know what? I see it. I get it now. I'm better. I feel lighter. I feel renewed. I feel reborn. I feel like a changed man, a changed woman, a changed person. Like, okay, I kind of understand why that happened, or I'm appreciating the lessons, or I appreciate where I'm at now. Like, you know, like, but yes, so there's still some hurt, there's still some pain, there's still some triggers that are being brought up. And so that's maybe what you're taking a look at. You're asking yourself, you know, what emotions am I still holding on to? What thoughts, patterns am I still needing to shift or adjust or change or, you know, release or unlearn? Or, you know, that you're taking a look at your hurt. This is still that energy. And again, building up to the full moon in Gemini, this is still a time to really work through and work on releasing and just clear out that old energy so that we can create the space, especially before your birthday season begins, Capricorn. But so yeah, you're kind of taking a look at where these wounds come from and the patterns and the cycles, and maybe there's a little bit of comparing of where things were in the past and, you know, underlying themes, or why did this happen, what was this supposed to teach me. Like, there's still some deep kind of like dissecting going on. Okay, you're trying to dissect, so deeply understand. That's very, with that Scorpio energy, very Scorpionic. Anyways, it's heavy. It's heavy. I'm just trying to lighten it up for y'all. Like, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Four of Wands reversed. So, like, again, there's something about new connections forming, or meeting new people. There's more like reciprocated, balanced out, nurturing, healing connections to have. Good things are coming. Tell me more. What else is going on for Capricorn? What do my Capricorns need to know? Nine of Cups reversed, man. There's a Fool at the bottom, which is all about, you know, take the risk, take that leap of faith, like I said with the Journeyman, stepping out into the unknown. And then Nine of Cups reversed came out, and that's like kind of like disappointment vibes. I'm like, dude, but that's not necessary. Look, okay, is this Nine of Cups reversed just like because you've gone through lots of false starts or disappointments? That's, you have this new start, new beginning, which we have the freaking sun underneath that. You're like worried you're gonna get your hopes up. Devil, oh my gosh, will you ever break away from this cycle, from this pattern, from this habit? Knight of Swords and the Star, Hierophant. Like, I do see some sort of wish fulfillment trying to come in, but there's resistance, or there's a struggle to believe if it's true or not, because you be getting psyched out. Sometimes you get psyched. You think it's amazing, and you're like, oh my god, I'm a fool, I'm falling here with the, I know, again, you can't see the cards the best, the Fool and the Sun. You're like, holy shit, like, this is it, this is what I wanted. And then all of a sudden, like, universe is like, psych, it's a sick joke. What a sick joke. Okay, no, but is this really what's going on this next, like, week or so? Like, or, like, you know, this is kind of timeless, open-ended reading. I think, let me clarify some things here. I wonder if there's something about you, like, having high expectations going into something, and it's in the early stage, right? When it's, maybe you're, okay, have you been, like, setting yourself up for a disappointment, like, unintentionally self-sabotaging? Because here we have the Page of Pentacles, and so this is, like, very early stages, right? It's, like, early, very, very beginning, like, you know, has lots to grow, and it's gonna take time, months, even years, right? But if you go in expecting the world from this right off the get-go, and then it doesn't meet that expectation, it's like it's doomed. It's like it's like, oh my god, like, this reading, Capricorn, you're making me post this. I will post it, but I'm just like, this is just not the fun messages, you know? Like, I thought we were, I don't know, it's holiday season. I was hoping that, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's just see. Judgment reverse. There's something about, like, old patterns, repeating them, or, like, not learning lessons from your past and then ending up repeating the same cycle or attracting the same outcome, or, like, repeating. There's this I just wanted to almost said episode. You keep replaying the same episode over and over and over, and you can move to, you know, like Netflix is like, ready for the next episode. Instead of you clicking next, you're like, nope, I want to rewatch this episode. It's like you already know how this episode ends, but you keep doing it. What the heck is this? What is going on, y'all? What is this? Okay, tell me more. What? My deck is not upset, okay? Just want to make sure. Like, I'm not even clarifying anything. I'm just pulling from another deck to see if it's going to tell me anything different. We have the Seven of Swords coming out. Alright, tell me why do we have the Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Swords about? Justice reversed. Not learning from the past, y'all. Oh my god, tell me more. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles again. Why didn't this work out? Maybe it could be in love. Damn. Hangman. Feeling just like things will never change. Things can change, but it comes down to you. And that's kind of where you're like, oh, well, I don't want... not saying you do this. Not saying that this is exactly you and your thoughts. This may not. Okay? This is general reading. Some of y'all are just like, oh, I just don't want to do the work. Do I have to? Yes. Otherwise, you keep ending up. You gotta keep retaking the course until you pass. They're not going to just give you a free pass, you know? You gotta finally... Oh my god! All these cards, Capricorn, they keep flipping themselves out in the reverse. I promise you, we have the Chariot reverse. I promise you. I take reversals, but not the whole deck, right? And these cards keep showing up in the reverse. Chariot reverse can represent lack of confidence, insecurities. This can really just represent feeling stuck, stagnant, like you're not gonna move forwards. If anything, you may feel like you're moving backwards. Can we get some, like, advice on how to get you out of this? Like, because I don't want this reading's, I don't know, it kind of feels a little negative. I'm sorry. I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you such good energy. We have the King of Cups. You need to feel your emotions, y'all. King of Cups. You gotta sit with these feels. You gotta sit with these emotions, as uncomfortable, as triggering, as heavy as it might be. You know, Spirit is wanting you to sit with these emotions, man. Page of Pentacles underneath that. That is what's going to guide you to the light. Underneath that, Six of Cups. You need to take a look at these actions that you've been taking and look at where that got you. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. What actions did you take? Where did that lead you? Looking at your younger self, and with a compassionate, like, loving and kind mindset. Because when you look back at your past self and all you do is beat yourself up and you're like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot, like, that's not going to help you heal. That's you just making things worse for yourself. So yeah, it's like you oh my god, Capricorn, I'm gonna switch to another deck. Let's just ask Spirit, what advice? Honestly, all these cards, I'm just pushing them to the side. I don't care. What advice do you have for Capricorn to get out of this kind of same episode? Let's move on to the next episode, alright? No, I'm not talking about Dr. Dre. It's Snoop Dogg. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, maybe you need a little you know, isn't that so funny? Snoop Dogg is like, I stop smoke, no more smoke. But it was actually just an ad. Anyways, y'all. Maybe you need a little bit of that. Just saying. Oh my god. You see these cards flip themselves out in the reverse. You've seen this shit. It was not me. It wasn't me. Two of Wands reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse. This is self-imposed / like feeling restricted, feeling held back, unable to move forwards, and stagnant. Okay, but Spirit, that's not advice. That's not advice. What advice do you have for Capricorn to get out of this and move on to the next episode, please? Let's get to the next episode. Let's keep moving forwards, because Capricorn, whoever I'm speaking to, y'all have been kind of stuck on repeat. How can Capricorn break out of this cycle? What can Capricorn do to free themselves from this cycle? Knight of Swords in the reverse. All these cards are coming out. Knight of Swords. Okay, so something needs to come to an end. This is a card where it's like, hey, full stop, period. All done. That's enough. Maybe it's about you getting sick of your shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe you need to sing. Okay, we have the Six of Wands out here. By you putting an end to this, you will... Okay, this is it. You will successfully put an end to this cycle. I don't know how. Let's see. Let's use a different deck, okay? I'm going to use this deck. Capricorn, oh my god. Let me see. Knight of Swords reverse. How does Capricorn put a stop to this? How does Capricorn put a stop to this? Put a stop to what? I don't know. But you got to put a stop to this. Whatever this is, you got to put a stop to this. Six of Pentacles. Magician, and the Five of Pentacles, and the Strength at the bottom, Leo energy, the Four of Pentacles, and there's that Six of Wands again. Okay, I'm like, there's something about you, you gotta break out of this lack mentality. Not saying you do, some of you do, some of you don't. But whatever it is that you've been feeling like you're lacking or you're never gonna have, you keep shutting this door. You're like, nope, I'm never going to have that love. I'm never gonna find that person. I'm never gonna find that job. I'm never gonna, like, you keep blocking yourself by saying that and by believing that. You're like, nope, it's never gonna happen for me. I'm doomed. It's just never gonna happen. Nope, it's just never gonna happen. Whatever you're saying to yourself, you're like, nope, I'm gonna get hurt. This is never gonna happen. Nope. You are rejecting what's trying to come in. Magician and the Six of Pentacles. Let me take this for example. There's this one person. I don't think they're a Capricorn. There's this one person. I see them come around. I've had this channel for a few years. I've seen this comment, and they commented this on other readers. I've seen this. This person says that, nope, I reject. I don't want none of this. I only want my $1 million I don't know, isn't this a wish for everyone? I only want my $1 million lottery winning ticket. I don't want nothing. I reject every single thing until I get my lottery winning money. And it's just like, okay, but like, by you rejecting, now you're rejecting every other avenue, other possibility of that money coming to you. It could even be more than $1 million. You're rejecting that because you're saying, no, I'm gonna say no to every single thing until I get my money from the lottery. But it's like, but there's other avenues, other ways that money could come to you, and you're limiting it by saying it's got to be this exactly. If not, then I don't want. Then do you realize you're saying no to other, like, I don't know, y'all. I'd be rambling in this reading. You have the ability, Capricorn, at the end of the day, we have the Magician out here and the Six of Pentacles. You can get out of this luck. You can get out of this spunk. You can get out of this stuckness. You can get out of it. I don't know, maybe you may need to lean on some people for support. Honestly, you might benefit from that. You can move through, you can move to the next episode. You don't have to stay in this Five of Pentacles. You can move up to the Six. You can move to the next energy, next cycle, next step, next cycle. Like, y'all, I don't even have any other, I don't have enough words for this shit. This shit is tiring translating. I'm just like, dude, basically, it's gonna come down to you. You may not like this reading. You may not like this message. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. There could be something you gotta let go. I don't know. Maybe you've been holding back. I don't know, Capricorn. This reading's gone on for far too long. Just like this cycle, this episode that you keep replaying. Far too long. Let's please move on to the next episode. Are you ready to see what's next for you? Or do you want to rewatch this episode again? And again, and again, and again. That's your choice. I don't know, y'all. This reading, I will still post it. Even though I honestly, as I give him these messages, I'm like, ew, this reading, But you know what? I'm going to still post it. So, yours truly, Jade. I appreciate you. Sending you good vibes. I'll catch you next week for your December reading. Okay, bye.